You had mentioned before that, before we started recording, that you looked at a group of Army Rangers and they all had the same SNP.
Yep. They had the same SNP as these. And we had just like going into the study blind, right? We were just, it was part of a study we did when they were doing a training exercise. Army Rangers, they operate at night, they seize airfields. When they do these operations, they're awake for essentially 40 hours, if not more on end. All these SNPs that we had studied for years in the lab at Walter Reed, when we looked at their SNP profiles, and COMT was another one we found, but the same genotype that we found in the lab mapped in the field with TNF alpha.
It was insane. That's fascinating. Yeah. Basically, what you're saying is certain people are almost genetically selected to be able to do that job.
Oh, absolutely. And that's so with the work I do, even now, people don't like to hear my messaging, right? Because it does, I wouldn't say it dismisses hard work, but like what I say is, that expression, like, talent doesn't work hard when hard work works better. Like if you have the hard work and you have the talent, you're unstoppable. And so a lot of people don't like to hear, Ranger School, truly what I think Ranger School is, it is selecting for people who are genetically resilient to sleep deprivation. It's the same thing with special forces, right? You know what I mean? Like they have a unique genetic landscape that makes them who they are. And it's all about just finding what genetic landscape works for you. Look at the same thing in Olympic athletes, right? Like one of my favorite books is The Sports Gene, like deep dives into different unique SNPs and genetic attributes that makes an elite high jumper, that makes an elite cross-country skier or Jamaican sprinter.
I think it's fascinating because there is the hard work and we're all going to do that, but right, you're not going to become a ranger or get through buds or do any of those things without having the mental capacity. But genetically, some people will be able to tolerate sleep restriction.
Yep.
Who knows, more caffeine, probably more stress. And we could define stress in various ways.